Welcome, welcome everybody. How are you doing today? It's so very nice to have you here. Freedom is our birthright. This is the true purpose of this life. And it is also the deepest and truest desire that we have. That desire, of course, doesn't always show up on the level of personality or the sense of I. And yet, if you were to examine any desire that we have, we'll see that in the core of that, at the bottom of that, there is always the desire for peace, for love, for fulfillment, or freedom. We don't always recognize the desire for truth for what it is. And so often we don't know really how to follow it or what it means to surrender into it. Desire for truth is what brings us here right now, for example. If you didn't have the desire for truth, you would not be watching this video. Desire for truth shows up in every moment where there's that inner movement towards peace, towards presence, towards awakening and freedom. And ultimately, desire for truth is what brings us into this life together with unfinished, unmet tendencies of the past. So when I think about awakening and about the process that leads to awakening and about following of that inner movement towards awakening and freedom, I think about or remember the story of Buddha, who had this incredible resolve to just leave behind the life of material wealth or fulfillment. Resolve and willingness to leave that behind and really devote himself to the pursuit of awakening and freedom, to finding out who we really are, who he really was, to finding out the truth of existence. I am also thinking about my teacher Papaji, of course, who devoted every waking hour to this pursuit of awakening and freedom. If you didn't read this Papaji's biography, Nothing Ever Happened, I really encourage you to do so. And I also remember my own experience. Once I realized that Papaji, who was in India, is my teacher and that that's where I need to go. All the unfulfilled desires of my life arose in the attempt to take my attention away from following that deepest, truest desire for awakening and freedom. So in our upcoming 3-week intensive, I will be speaking more about this. What is desire for truth? How to recognize it? What is surrender? What is the role of devotion in surrender? We'll be also speaking about breaking the illusion of separation, about how to overcome obstacles to practice, or what are obstacles for practice and awakening. I will be speaking about, for example, this is one area we could call a possible potential obstacle, but really if we fully understand it, it's a real opportunity. I will be speaking about the role of trauma in awakening and freedom. I will also be speaking about our addiction. What is addiction in general and our addiction to our mental, physical, emotional states. So we will be speaking about this and so much more. And all our calls are really lively and experiential. And I'm looking forward to seeing you there.